70 years after Emmett Till's murder, the Lowndes County community remembers his legacy.
Maroon Alerts continue to play a key role in keeping students and staff informed.
Big changes are on the way for healthcare in Starkville and surrounding areas.
Your Take 30 News starts right now.
Good afternoon, I'm Grace Harvey.
And I'm Taylor Howard. Baptist Memorial Hospital is officially taking over the OCH Regional Medical Center. The OCH deal is worth $55 million, with another $100 million going to upgrades and new technology. The hospital will keep its current employees and ambulance care. Mac Flint, former CEO of Baptist Hospitals in Atala and Yazoo counties, will now lead the transition as CEO in Starkville. Local residents say they're hopeful about the changes.
I think personally it's going to be good for Starkville. It's going to be good for the hospital. It's going to be good for the employees because there was a lot of things that needed to be changed. There's a lot of updates that needed to be made.
CEO Mac Flint will officially begin Wednesday, marking a turning point for OCH and healthcare across Oktibbeha County.
It's time now for your first look at the weather and the tropics.
Campus Connect meteorologist Madeline Feneck has more on what's happening in the tropics.
Well, yes, we have some Hurricane Humberto moving up into near the Carolinas, developing as a Category 4 and early Monday morning and pushing back down into a Category 3 early Tuesday morning and even pushing back out into the Atlantic early Wednesday morning, though those wind speeds will increase, but no effect here for us in Starkville.
The weather is great this weekend, but when the weather is bad, we tend to get maroon alerts. Mississippi's Office of Emergency Management is working to make sure students and staff know how to respond when a maroon alert is given. A new training session this week aims to help the campus community on what steps there are for maroon alerts.
On Thursday, the MSU Emergency Management Office gathered in the Folks Auditorium for Maroon Alerts Decoded, What Should You Do?, a course designed to break down the university's emergency notification system. The training was designed to explain exactly what a Maroon Alert is and how it can aid students and those alike.
I think there's a lot of questions that people have whenever there's an alert that goes out.
Yes, I could hear you, but whoever came on then was very, very staticky, and it was like hurting my ear.
Questions to
Okay, I think that was
hopefully provide some
Nyla, can you
information
turn yours back on again?
employees as well as students about what they should do if they get an alert.
All right.
MSU's Maroon Alerts
Play.
go out when minutes, even seconds, can make the difference.
Got it.
All it takes is a simple text notification that students can respond to with yes in order to acknowledge the situation.
All right, got a minute?
The training itself covered everything from the different types of alerts, text messages, emails, phone calls, to the messages students can expect. Though alerts may cause a bit of panic, they also aid in providing the community with quick weather and threat alerts.
I think that they can be really helpful for the students and keep people safe and and also just, I don't know, help people know what's going on campus and all that.
With an understanding of the alerts, it can save a lot of time and ensure safety should a threat arise on campus. When an alert comes out, it is important to take immediate action, keep yourself and others safe, and respond accordingly. Not only will it keep you safe, but it will keep campus safe too. For Take 30 News, this is Jalen Cowan.
Come back to 2.
For Maroon Alerts, text Maroon Alert to 888-777.
Starkville Police are giving students hands-on experience through a new internship program. The initiative is designed to prepare students for future careers in law enforcement.
There's something a lot of departments have, and it's especially important here right next door to a major university to have this available for students. This benefits both the police department and that student. So what we want to do is
just get ready to cut to 2.
a real-world hands-on experience.
Cut.
To learn more about the Starkville Police Executive Assistant Research Internship, you can call the Starkville Police Department.
Still ahead this afternoon, remembering the legacy of Emmett Till, nearly 70 years later.
And later, a local bookstore is closing its doors after 50 years of business.
Cut to black. Commercial.
Tough way to make a living. Weather, pricing pressures, and unpredictable swings in demand can take a toll, not only on farmers' finances, but on their mental health, as well as that of family members and farm workers. That's why Mississippi State University is spearheading a program to train extension agents to detect the signs of depression, substance abuse, and other stress-related challenges.
We need that. I called it.
Everyone has a bad day, of course.
30 seconds.
But this holistic view of a farmer's circumstances enables MSU representatives to recognize the difference between routine struggles and deeper, more serious issues. It may be a tough conversation, but the sooner it gets started, the sooner farmers can get help to better manage stress and continue the important work of growing the products our world needs. Caring for farms and farmers. Mississippi State University.
Welcome back to Take 30 News. Last night in Columbus, the community gathered to remember the life and legacy of Emmett Till nearly 70 years after his death. Mary Alexander has more.
Play package?
But this was the moment that many scholars have acknowledged as the galvanizing point for the modern civil rights movement.
In 1955, Emmett Till, a 14-year-old boy, was beaten and murdered in Money, Mississippi for allegedly whistling at a white woman. His body was found in the Tallahatchie River days later.
We all have to say that despite the darkness as a result of that murder, there was so much light that came out of it and so many changes that happened as a result of his mother's courage to let the world see what had been done to her son.
2025 marks 70 years since Emmett Till's murder. The Emmett Till Interpretive Center has been traveling around the state of Mississippi this year in order to honor his memory.
This evening's event, what we wanted it to do was it to be an intergenerational discussion that young people who are in the audience, one of the things that they could take away is despite this tragedy happening in 1955, there is so much work to still be done in 2025 and so much positive work that they can do on the ground by simply getting an education, by being involved in their communities, by being civically engaged, and just being a voice for those who they don't see as having a voice at all.
Guests got a chance to participate in an open discussion and heard different testimonies. Guest speaker Miss Sally Gray shared her lived experience of what life was like for her in 1955. Miss Gray turns 98 years old tomorrow.
Especially when you've got young men coming into Mississippi and not knowing they go leave.
The Emmett Till Interpretive will be in Jackson today for another event.
Play graphic.
With Take 30 News, I'm Mary Alexander.
And then cut back to Cam 2.
Continues to resonate across Mississippi and the nation.
2.8 million children run away each year. And Sally Kate Winter's home in West Point, Mississippi is here to help children in their time of need.
Play package, take package.
Opening its doors in 1990, Sally Kate Winter's home in West Point, Mississippi has served as a halfway home for abused, neglected, and runaway children for over 35 years.
Along with our runaway and homeless youth programs, we have a national outreach program that is called Safe Place. So we manage 30 sites in 5 different counties.
Since their opening, Sally Kate has rarely had a day go by where a child does not walk through their doors in need.
We have intake and assessment center, which is for children who are in child protection services. That is for 10 to 17 years of age, and that can be a 60-day placement. We have 2 runaway and homeless youth programs. One of those is the Basic Center program. That is for 12 to 17 years of age. And then we have the Transitional Living program. That is for 16 to 22 years of age.
Children have the opportunity to come to Sally Kate Winter's home or any place marked with a sign like this 365 days a year and 24 hours a day.
And if they were to go to one of those Safe Place sites or come to Sally Kate, the staff at those establishments have been trained on how to handle their situation.
It is often hard to spot signs of abuse in children.
Some signs to look for could be lots of bruising, unusual places for bruising, ill-fitting clothes, being unhygienic.
Anyone over the age of 18 is a mandated reporter in the state of Mississippi. Okay, children in need can text the word SAFE to 44357 to find the nearest Safe Place location and get help.
Cut to Cam 2.
If you are ever questioning whether to report, go ahead and make the call. Sally Kate Winter's home 24-hour phone number is 662-494-4939 to make the report. 2026 Mississippi Nursing School rankings have been announced.
Our reporter Molly Tannehill joins us in the studio.
Cut to Cam 3.
The best colleges for nursing in Mississippi were brought to light, and it seems that Mississippi State University has a program with the #1 and #3 ranked nursing programs.
Play package. Take package.
Not too far from Starkville in Lowndes County, the Mississippi University for Women's Nursing program has been ranked the best in the state for the second year in a row. The education at Mississippi State has been the perfect liftoff for students to begin in nursing school.
At Mississippi State, we have a multitude of pathways that you can follow to go to nursing programs. So we have a lot of students who are on the traditional pathway or the 2+2 track.
With multiple different nursing options, this one is made very accessible with a 2+2 program at MUW and at the University Mississippi Medical Center, where they have just been ranked 3rd.
Either one is great. I feel like Mississippi State is preparing me and has prepared me pretty good for that so far.
UMMC and MUW have allowed
If you could pump up
Mississippi
that
State
Molly
students to
on
join
camera a
the
little bit, just a little
pre-nursing pathway. If you are interested in doing nursing, please contact the Pre-Health Ambassadors in Allen Hall.
So our advice is generally pick one thing your first semester, stay in touch with your advisors and your tribe, and then we add things as we go. And then we'll figure out which pathway is the best for you as we go. So it really just depends on your goals. We're going to help you get into either one.
Congratulations to both nursing programs, and we look forward to seeing students thrive. I'm Molly Tannehill with Take 30 News.
Cut back.
The 2-2 program has been around with MUW since 2010 and with UMMC since 2018. If you would like to see the other rankings, go to nursingprocess.org.
Cut to cam 1.
After more than 50 years in downtown Starkville, a community favorite is closing its doors. Anna Beckham shows us why Bookmark Cafe and will always hold a special place in Starkville.
Play package, take package.
Bookmark Cafe was more than just a bookstore and coffee shop. It was a meeting place, study spot, and a gathering hub in the heart of Starkville.
Okay.
I'm here outside of Booksmart Cafe, where for decades
okay, guys,
this
our next break
storefront
is
has
only
been
going
more
to be
than
1
just a
minute
bookstore.
instead of 2 minutes.
For many in Starkville, it has been a gathering place and a piece of the downtown's identity.
I loved how nice everyone is when you walked in. It felt like a community, and you just felt like Starkville.
Wait, we only had one?
In that building.
For many customers, the closing feels like losing a piece of home. One longtime resident called it a heartbreaker for the town, remembering afternoons at the cafe and praising Carolyn's warmth and hospitality.
It's always wonderful to have a bookstore downtown. Thank you. And in fact, I think any downtown that doesn't have a bookstore is going to be a lesser space. Over the years, people have grown to do things like come play bridge in the back in the cafe. It's really become a staple. And Carolyn was a presence, and so we will miss not having her there on a daily basis. But it's the personality that goes with the person who has been there and been its steward for so long.
A store with so much love and history will not be forgotten. The chapter it wrote in Starkville will always remain. I'm Anna Beckham with Take 30 News.
Cut to 1.
Even though the Bookmark Cafe has turned its final page, its legacy in downtown Starkville will live on. Coming up after the break, Campus Connect meteorologist Madeline Feneck shows us what you can expect heading into the weekend.
All right, go to black, play commercial, and mute the music.
In small town communities. At Mississippi State University, our Carl Small Town Center is strengthening these ties. With nearly 40 years of making a difference, we're revitalizing communities into welcoming places to work, live, and congregate. By weaving together the best pieces of our past with modern technology and amenities, we're creating the hometowns of the future.
And then we're going to weather whenever we come back.
Places where lifetime memories can be made, where you have all the things you need, along with all the things you want.
This is the 30.
Through partnerships with our communities,
what are we at?
We're identifying improvement opportunities, recommending paths forward, and creating the plans for a better tomorrow.
4, 3, 2.
Well, looking currently at satellite and radar, we have clear conditions for us right now, currently on campus. Mostly cloudy skies, a little bit of blue poking through. Current temp at 82, and that dew point at 64. Not quite comfortable as we'd like it if you're headed out the door. Across the board right now, 82 here in Starkville, 84 here in Calhoun City, 80 in here in Louisville. Now, as you're planning out the rest of your day and even into the weekend, we'll stay mostly cloudy into early tomorrow morning. Those clouds will push through most of tomorrow, though around kickoff time, we'll have a few straggly clouds, but not much, staying clear. And as we go through the game, we'll have clouds push through. But as we move into early Sunday and even into Sunday afternoon, those clouds will stay with us, but again, just straggly. Now, as you're planning out the rest of your day today, we'll have around 6 p.m. we'll stay sunny, that temperature dropping to 79, and into the evening, we'll have 70 as that temperature at 8, and 67 as that temperature at 10. Now, tonight, we'll have a low of 60, mostly cloudy skies, but a cooler night if you're headed out. A bit of a breeze, maybe grab a jacket if you're a little bit of a cold-natured person like I am. Tomorrow, UT takes on Mississippi State here around noontime, so if you're out tailgating, that temp at 81. 3 p.m., we'll have mostly cloudy skies. Again, maybe some straggly clouds, but that 82 as that high. So if you're attending the game, I'd recommend staying hydrated. And as we move into halftime and even closing out, 80 as that temperature and mostly in sunny skies. Sunday, that high of 86, sunny skies and warm, a bit of a breeze. And as we move into the next 7 days, those temperatures will rise into the high 80s and staying mostly clear. As we move into the next 7 days, those lows staying about average as well. Again, just mostly cloudy, mostly sunny skies.
3, 2, 1. Okay, let her finish. And cut to 2.
SEC play is heating up for Mississippi State. Soccer hits the road after a draw, and we'll introduce you to the new weapon in the backfield of the Bulldogs offense. Stay with us.
All right, Black, commercial.
Place. We all have
How long is this?
often grown from deep roots in small town communities.
We got about 2 minutes.
At Mississippi State University, our Carl Small Town Center is strengthening these ties. With nearly 40 years of making a difference, we're revitalizing communities into welcoming places to work, live, and congregate.
Go ahead and ready 3 for me.
By weaving together the best pieces of our past with modern technology and amenities, we're creating the hometowns of the future. Places where lifetime memories can be made, where you have all the things you need, along with all the things you want. Through partnerships with our communities, we're identifying improvement opportunities, recommending paths forward, and creating the plans for a better tomorrow. At Mississippi State University, student-led teams are taking one of the country's biggest health issues to heart. Out to unravel one of science's unsolved mysteries, researchers in MSU's Department of Agriculture and Biological Engineering are asking why and when healthy cells in human arteries can begin changing into bone-like structures that hamper blood flow. This calcification contributes to strokes and heart attacks, 2 leading causes of death in Mississippi. As part of their groundbreaking research, students are designing a 3D model that allows them to understand how arteries act within the body and what changes them. By recreating what is happening at the cellular level, researchers are pursuing ways to stop and reverse the process of calcification. Testing treatments could lead to new solutions, helping reduce the number of people struggling with the effects of poor heart health, and ultimately saving lives. Mississippi State University, getting to the heart of better health for Mississippians.
And cut. Unmute him.
John Wesley Cochran. Mississippi State
He's on
football is
3.
the main story of the day, but before we get started, let's take a look at the Bulldogs soccer team. Mississippi State women's soccer battled Auburn to a 1-1 draw earlier this week.
Okay, we'll just take the VO.
With a packed home crowd, with this being the first game with former head coach of the Bulldogs, James Armstrong, back at the helm. So now the Bulldogs will travel to Columbia to face off Missouri. Kickoff is set for tonight at 7.
Go ahead and come back to John Wesley.
Mississippi State football's balanced offense didn't happened overnight. Transfer running back Bothwell helped build it, and now he's making it clear what his priorities are in Starkville. Let's take a look at his impact so far.
Successful season at South Alabama. Fluff Bothwell was rated a top 5 running back in the transfer portal. Through the first 4 games, Bothwell has quickly proven why he's one of the most sought-after names in college football.
I mean, it's a big achievement, but at the end of the day, like,
thank you for being on the ball.
to me, it really don't mean anything. You know, the biggest thing that
60 seconds.
means a lot to me is just us winning and just keep stacking days.
And the stats don't lie. Rushing for over 90 yards in the past 2 games, Bothwell's averages are rising game by game.
To put into perspective, Fluff Bothwell's production here at
Thank you for waiting
Mississippi
until he was on
State,
screen. I forgot.
this is about 6 yards. That's what he's averaging every single time he's touching the football.
Feeling like we played well, and he did, and played really tough, man. There's still a lot left out there, and that's what he's excited about.
30 seconds.
For Bothwell, the focus isn't on rankings or individual stats. It's on giving the Bulldogs a steady weapon in the backfield as SEC play ramps up. Whether it's 6 yards at a time or stacking wins 1 game at a time, Fluff is showing how much value he brings to the Bulldogs offense.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and cut back to John Wesley.
Bothwell will play a key role in the sold-out crowd in tomorrow's home game.
Take BO.
Mississippi State opens up conference play this Saturday at Davis-Wade Stadium. Head coach Jeff Levy says protecting quarterback Blake Shapen will be critical, but a big factor is having a crowd to disrupt the Volunteers.
Play solid.
It needs to be an atmosphere and an energy that is really, really, really hard for the opponent to come play in, and that's going to be a huge piece of it on Saturday. Our people will have great energy. I don't think there's any doubt about that, and then our guys are going to be excited to be able to keep them really involved in the game by how we play.
All right, just cut back to John Wesley.
Today, Mississippi State football's social media posted a video with a message to the Bulldog fans: ring responsibly. The clip reminded MSU fans that when the center is over the football, it's time to rest the bell and just yell. Taking these steps preserves the long-standing tradition of the cowbells since the 1940s. Mississippi State fans are seeing a brand new light show that turns football games into a full performance. Take 30's Taylor Howard has more.
Play package, take package.
For decades, Mississippi State played under traditional stadium lights. But this year, the game day atmosphere looks a little different.
They were wanting some advising on a possible lighting controller to do the moving lights. Okay. And we started talking, and then I went, hey, you guys got anybody to design? And they said no, and I jumped in.
Greg Thorne, a theater professor at Mississippi State, brought stage design to the stadium by creating the university's first ever programmable light show.
By telling stories throughout each of the songs, each of the videos that they needed, it helped build a more natural, dramatic arc that I don't think a lot of people really think about when they think of athletics, but it's all there.
Thorne programs each scene to music from his office that loads straight to the computers in Davis-Wade.
This page is the layouts page, so I can grab individual groups that I've pre-programmed and be able to turn those on when I want to. This is your simulate, so it's like your visualizer, and you can play it along with the music.
And while he works behind the scenes, fans already feel a difference.
Everyone's been super, super complimentary, super, super nice, and it was just a fun experience. I had 51,000 people screaming when I changed lights. That was just awesome.
It only takes 2 buttons to flip Davis-Wade from ordinary stadium lights to a full show. The first game of the season gave a real look at the new $9 million installment, Under the Night Sky.
Things are going well. I'm thinking, but what could be better? So I've got some ideas that I would really like to make happen. And here's hoping that we can make that happen.
Now every game at Davis-Wade is a story told through lights and sound that could be heading courtside into the Diamond next.
And cut to cam 3.
Mississippi State joins 6 other SEC schools with stadium light shows. Coming up next, some more information on Chi Omega's biggest philanthropy event, Limelight.
All right, just go ahead and cut to black. Make my music, commercial. Okay.
Sense of place. We all have it. often grown from deep roots in small-town communities.
We just got one.
At Mississippi State University, our Carl Small Town Center is strengthening these ties.
All right, go ahead and ready.
With nearly 40 years of making a difference, we're revitalizing communities into welcoming places to work, live, and congregate. By weaving together the best pieces of our past with modern technology and amenities, we're creating the hometowns of the future.
Okay, wait, we're skipping Limelight. We're skipping Limelight.
Places where lifetime memories can be made.
Okay, we are going straight to the Shaggy Reader, which is still gray, so keep it as it is.
Along with all the things you want.
Okay. You Camp 3.
Through partnerships with our communities, we're identifying improvement opportunities, recommending paths forward, and creating the plans for a better tomorrow.
All right. Cut to Grace.
Welcome back, Bulldogs. Each Greek organization on campus hosts a philanthropy event each semester.
Take it.
Limelight is Chi Omega's biggest philanthropy event of the year. It's a dance and banner competition in Humphrey Coliseum. The event raised money for Make-A-Wish Foundation, granting Angel's Wish to go to Disney World. The event was held in memory of Lee Thorne, Limelight's 2024 Wish Kid who passed away last month.
We got 15
Pi
seconds
Kappa
to get
Phi
over
and
there.
Delta Gamma took first place overall in banner and dance.
Just take it. Go on, guys.
Thank you for tuning in to Take
How long we
30
got?
News. From all of us here at at Take 30 News, I'm Taylor Howard.
And I'm Grace Harvey. We'll be back next Friday at 4 p.m. Until then, we'll see you soon and maybe at the game tomorrow. Are you going to be there?
Oh, I'm going to be there. Are you kidding me? You going to be there?
The weather,
oh, I'm going to be there.
In 80-degree weather?
And it's
I'm gonna be
SEC
there.
opening weekend?
20 seconds.
I mean, it's going to be awesome. The weather is going to be great. I can't imagine a better game day here in Starkville.
No, how is the weather?